Greetings, greetings. Dark Shinobi. As how y'all doing? How you doing, Isaiah? How you doing, Dark?
Call 1-800-213-5806 or go to alienspray.com. So call 1-800-213-5806. That's 1-800-213-5806 or go online to alienspray.com.
All day Wednesday, the gold rush, untold wild business, and we will never before experience the story and the myth that lured Americans west, gold and treasure. All day Wednesday on Story Television. The disappearance of Disney's old Mexican station. But eventually there will come a day like this. A day when people no longer walk here.
It's no great stretch to imagine humans disappearing from the face of the earth. Every generation has its tales of Armageddon and apocalypse. We're the first generation that could, by deliberate actions, cause its own doom.
What will life be like after people?
We're tantalized by our myths about our own destruction. We're also tantalized by the notion, hey, maybe it's the turn of someone else. What will they do when we're gone? What will the earth do when I'm gone? It's the most natural question in the world.
Time has run out for man. Our hold on the planet is over. Welcome to Earth. Population 0. Within hours of being gone, lights start going on around the world. More than 70% of power in the United States is generated by the burning of fossil fuels.
The plan will only continue to produce electricity as long as the fuel takes to be consumed. If there's no one around to provide the new fuel into the generating plant, then it'll be quite quick before the lights start going out in cities all over the world.
Nuclear power plants are unlikely to melt down. The average reactor holds enough fuel to keep running for 2 years, but without humans fixing the power generated by the plant, the reactors will automatically shut down into a cycle. As for the next 2 days,
Even wind generation is forever. The turbines require bearings and lubrication of those bearings
planet is plunged into a deep darkness it has not experienced since humans first huddled around campfires. Perhaps the last glow of artificial lights on Earth will be seen in the American Southwest. Here, the mighty Hoover Dam hydropower plant takes little notice of the absence of humans. Its source of fuel is virtually limitless.
At Hoover Dam, our fuel supply is actually the water in the reservoir in Lake Mead behind Hoover Dam. So as long as there's water in the reservoir, this power plant can keep running. There's water in the reservoir supplying the water to the hydro-turbine generators. These generators are operating automatically, and that would continue as long as all of these systems are functioning normally. If I and my staff were to leave tonight and not come back to Hoover Dam, say just with the condition that the plant is in right now, this would continue operating without us here. That would send us through after about a week, several weeks, several months.
As technology goes out around the world, other systems are also quickly beginning to fail.
Beneath all major cities, there's a complex network of underground tunnels. And these are there for drainage purposes or for cabling purposes, and in the case of the big cities, for transportation as well. Now, many of those sit below the level of water table. And in order to keep them dry, we have to have a system of pumps that are switched on when necessary to drain the tunnels.
Deep within New York City subways, more than 700 pumps constantly struggle to keep up a flood of groundwater. An average of 13 million gallons per day.
Good.
It's estimated that the tunnels would fill with water in about 36 hours.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Back above ground, food is rotting on supermarket shelves. Home refrigerators become nothing more than containers for decaying food. But milk water from defrosting freezers may provide a temporary lifeline for some of the creatures we've left behind. What will be the fate of our family pets once there are no humans left to catch them?
Right from the get-go, there's going to be a massive die-off of dogs. The instant that humans are gone, they're not creating the debris or producing the food that the dogs are living on. You can't open cans, you can't get in the refrigerator. You've got to get out of the house. The family dog has got to get out of the house. Or he's going to die eventually. And once he gets out, he's going to go to some source of food. The first thing that happens is that they all jump out of the windows and they are now out there in the pasture. And the first whack that happens, then they go back to scavenging a whole bunch of dead things out there.
smallest dogs probably won't last a week without us.
There's probably no niche for the smaller dogs. Dogs are very competitive, and when you have wolves, they displace coyotes, coyotes displace foxes, and we would assume that hierarchy would prevail among domestic dogs.
In fact,
You did.
many of the unique features that have been bred into dogs over the years will now become major handicaps
it in a
in the
while.
fight for survival.
Your dogs with the really short legs, I think of the dogs with the really short faces or long faces. I think that they're all doomed. You know, they're not going to move well. They're going to be able to position and stuff. I think that they're kind of the middle of the spectrum. They're kind of average dog.
They would have a good shot.
Has the best chances of it. I think that they will survive in the long haul, but it's not going to be pretty.
As the surviving dogs struggle to find their new niche, household pets are slowly beginning to notice our absence. Those ubiquitous little creatures, rats and house mice, that we've started to be acquaintances with are surprisingly quite dependent on our food supplies.
Rats and mice are usually termed commensal rodents, which means that term means literally sharing the table. They are very dependent on people, and the little house mouse and the Norway rat, great examples of animals that would do less well in the absence of people.
In the initial weeks after people are gone, they will raid pantries in homes and grocery shelves in stores.
Oh, hold on. They put all this effort.
After eating through these food supplies, they will struggle to survive on things like carpet, cloth, and glue.
I think that if a city was abandoned, the rats would have to go back to American honest work. Honestly, to go back to the wild and compete for resources there.
Eventually, these rodents will abandon homes and buildings, which will make them easy pickings for predators. Although rats and mice will most likely survive in the future, their numbers will be greatly diminished. After 6 months into a life after people, urban areas are all ready to return.
Either work against them or we deliberately go out and destroy them. They come back very quickly.
Smaller predators, like coyotes and bobcats, always survive in populations. They are the first to colonize our abandoned neighborhoods. Larger carnivores will have to wait longer for the habitat to recover enough to support their appetites. But soon enough, they too will hunt in what were once our backyards.
All next week, Legends of the Frontier. More and more people wanted to share.
Some nigga from the west side had a lion.
And said,
Get out.
outlaws,
Lawlessness in town just got out of hand.
battles, and
And
technology.
it was on the west
Story
side.
Television presents
Calling
Wild
out,
West Week.
bro, there's a
All
lion
next week
running
on
down the
Story
street.
Television.
And nobody believed it until they caught his ass.
Is your shower
That
tray
is their
clean?
natural
They
habitat.
use
They're
it
coming
in and
down
out of
from
the
Canada and
bathtub
stuff.
because it's staging
Mountain
occurs?
lions.
Are you
That's their
worried about
natural
the cost
habitat.
of a bathroom remodel that
Chicago.
can go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bathroom shower that's safer at a rate you can afford with a one-day bathroom remodel. And now they're bringing this especially offer all payment for up to 1 year. When you see bathroom remodel,
Yeah?
Okay, so tell me, what are the two most common reasons people
That's good.
use
People call that feeling uneasy, stepping over that
As
tunnel,
long as
take
your
a shower.
dog takes a can of tree in the
It's a
yard,
safer, cooler style shower.
not making you a cabin with a young child.
Every time I stepped over my old bathtub, I worried.
Left at home if we're
I
not doing
wondered
it.
the cooling bathroom hours before the shower was fake too. It was done in the same day. You did not have to wait. It was amazing.
Time is running out to take advantage of this special offer. When you call right now, we're waiving all installation costs with our Christina Across America offer and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Call now to schedule your free, no obligation in-home design consultation. You can create your new bath or shower customized just for you, installed in just 1 day from the most trusted name with Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Call now.
It's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your 1-day installation, and start loving your new bath or shower right away.
You can go from this to this, and from this to this, or even from this to all this in just 1 day.
I did not like my bathroom. It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Come on down.
This is unbelievable. It is stunning. I'm going to see it.
Time is running out to take advantage of this special offer. When you call right now, we're waiving all installation costs with our Christina Across America offer and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Call now to schedule your free, no obligation in-home design consultation. You can create your new bath or shower customized just for you, installed in just 1 day from the most trusted name with Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Call now.
Precise designs. Stunning colors. Curated upgrades. Elevated design for thoughtful living in my
After people, towns and cities are still recognizable, but nature is beginning to reclaim her own turf.
One of the first great physical effects in the absence of people would be the transition of the impervious surfaces, the parking lots, the buildings, into places that supported and had an abundance of plant life.
Any place where it's like it's hidden, you're probably going to get some cat trouble. These things are just stuck in the cracks, and so these things are all going to start to creep. Plants are wonderful that way. They can destroy things in matters of, few years.
Without humans to remove them, weeds like dandelions infiltrate every crack in the pavement. As these weeds die, their remnants combine with ever-spreading moss and lichen to create a layer of topsoil. This sandy soil is poor in nutrients, so only plants like clover that can pull nitrogen from the air flourish at first. Formerly manicured yards morph into fields, where white-tailed deer forage for food. Wild animals have also begun to find their way into abandoned cities. Man's supposed domination over nature has proven to be quite tenuous. The signs of our vulnerability have always been.
This is an Atlanta street.
That's a cool game.
Seems to enjoy rooting itself in very inhospitable locations. And it likes to attach itself to crevices and buildings. When it does so, it causes damage. The roots expand, and the expansive forces of that force out mortar and stone and cause crumbling of a facade. If you get a lot of this on an entire building facade, it could cause major damage.
As nature battles back, even man-made Goliaths like Hoover Dam aren't invincible. To harness the power of this river took 21,000 men and 5 years of hard labor. But 1 year after people, it's 17 massive and seemingly indestructible generators are about to be brought down by an organism the size of a peanut thumb. The lake above the dam is infested with an invasive species of mollusk called the quagga mosquito. This stealthy invader from Eastern Europe had no natural predators in North America, other than the humans passively scraping away roots and pipes from colonizers.
And they're very prolific. They
That's cool
colonize and rapidly build up and can grow on top of each other and eventually completely block the diameter of a pipe.
The small pipes that bring cooling water to Hoover Dam's generators make perfect homes for these creatures. And with no people around to remove them, they can spread like a cancer.
In fact, those muscles could clog up the cooling water pipes to the point where you could keep the generators full anymore. And it would cause the high temperature alarm in the automatic control system. And that automatic control system would then start the shutdown sequence of that generator. Well, that would happen one by one, all of the generators at Hoover Dam, and eventually the entire power plant would be shut down.
In Las Vegas, the last glimmers of man-made light on Earth relinquish the night to its primeval blackness.
Man,
With the generators no longer running, no water at all is passing through Hoover Dam.
that is pretty cool though.
The river downstream begins to run dry. On the other side of the dam, the water has nowhere to go, and
And also
Lake Mead starts to rise.
It would just keep building up in Lake Mead. And it would eventually get to the point of spilling over through the spillways on either side of the dam.
Hello, Layla.
Unchecked,
How are you?
nature's most powerful elements
Now, I
reclaim
need to
their
know,
supremacy on Earth.
what's up with you with Minecraft?
Triggered by lightning strikes, the wildfires that humans once battled so valiantly.
What's up with you with
now
Minecraft?
rage unchecked.
Let me know. Oh wait, is my mic working? Yep. Yeah, looks like it's working now.
Abandoned buildings, wild grasses, and debris are prime fuel for the flames. Chicago burns. San Francisco's stately wooden Victorians are now only useful as kindling. And just as it did in the time of the ancients, Rome is burning again. As structures burn to the ground, charred timbers
Like, you've been talking about Minecraft for a minute.
providing the next wave of
Could I ever get bored of playing it?
roots to grow.
You good? I just want to know where this, like, love for Minecraft came from.
5 years after people, the roads of the world are disappearing beneath a green map that spreads like some relentless monster. The advance of nature knows no boundaries.
I wouldn't mind you blowing
The
up.
gates of London's Buckingham Palace are easily breached by vines and moss. In Moscow, Red Square is becoming very green.
In reality, nature will reclaim the Earth very quickly. These stairs were cleared 18 months ago. If we came back in another 18 months, we'd have a hard time finding them. If we came back in 5 years, it would be almost impossible to find.
man's mastery over nature has always been just an illusion. When the Cambodian city of Angkor and its temple complexes were abandoned in the 15th century, jungle trees grew indiscriminately
It
over
was the
the stone
first game I
structures,
bought with my own
entangling
money.
them in their roots.
You've been playing it ever since you were 8. Well,
Now,
you know
without
what?
armies
First
of
off,
gardeners
W
and
commitment
repairmen,
to you for
modern
doing
cities
that.
are laid bare
Okay,
to
so I'm
nature's
be
revenge.
real, alright? I'm sorry.
In New
A
York's Central Park,
disclaimer,
the great
I
lawns, now untended,
apologize.
sprout with saplings.
Because I
5 years
fell
with Tom
asleep
Hemans leaves the park
on
looking more
stream.
like a forest.
I was trying to power through.
We'll go bananas.
I already know I'm gonna hear it from Dark Shinobi.
You'll get trees that get growth.
I'm apologizing now before
All the animals and plants that are there
before
now
I do anything
will
else.
go up in population levels, and they'll start to
I
spread out into the cities.
haven't slept
The story is the same in
for
Washington,
like
D.C. The great
the
monuments have been
past.
swallowed by greenery.
Okay, I'm gonna just be real.
Used to be the National Mall.
I haven't
The
slept
sounds of
in
the jungle are echoing.
Zoo animals
3
are
days.
really the great unknown. Depending on whether or not
Don't
they
beat
could
me up.
escape from their confinement,
It's for a reason.
things change dramatically. Because you might have
Work.
lions, you might have tigers, both of which would be perfectly capable
So
of surviving in a
I've
close
been working
period.
on some stuff. So because of
They
that,
do better further south than they would do in Washington, D.C.
I haven't
But these are
been
animals that are
able
perfectly
to.
capable of figuring out how to do it and how to survive.
Zoo animals may be the great unknown, but there are things we can know for
Will I be
sure
streaming later
20
today?
years after people are gone.
Maybe. I was gonna try to power through doing some stuff. Because I'm realizing, and because of the poll that I did on YouTube,
Mankind has ruled the earth.
people would rather see more midday and late night streams, which I'm surprised about the late night.
Oh my gosh, you're still using Mom's old coffee pot.
It's my inheritance.
Well, it is a family heirloom.
You know what? The kids can just sell it to pay for my funeral.
It's a good thing you have life insurance.
Life insurance with our family history.
Don't you know about Colonial Penn? It's guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance with no medical questions asked.
I'm on a fixed income.
Who isn't?
You have it?
We all do. Even Paul with all of his medical problems.
That's right. Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. As you get older, your health may change. Colonial Penn understands. You don't think it should keep you from getting life insurance to help protect your family. That's why we guarantee acceptance to everyone aged 50 to 85. No health questions, no medical exam. Apply easy. And you have your choice of options starting at $9.95 a month, a few dollars a week, 35 cents a day. And your price will never go up. A lifetime rate lock guarantees it. This protection can last a lifetime, too. Some insurance policies end once you reach a certain age. Not this one. Pay your bill. It's yours to keep for as long as you like.
Okay, I have to go. I'm running it.
Got an application. Filled it out, sent it back. They sent me this free
Bro, I
beneficiary
just
card
put down my
I filled in
controller.
all my
Oh my
important
god.
information and final wishes.
I have to go. I'm running. Oh.
Ready to learn more? Call for free information and your free gift. There's no obligation. Every policy we issue comes with a 30-day money-back
You
guarantee.
could ask it.
You have nothing
You know
to
what?
lose.
I'm not taking requests again.
Call now.
Call 1-800-438-9393 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-438-9393. There's no obligation. 1-800-438-9393. Call now.
Where I made.
Precise designs, subtle curves,
Torches.
curated upgrades, elevated design for thoughtful living. Puma.
Sunday, Albert Einstein's mind altered the course of history.
Glad you did
For
not
one doctor
pull
felt a
up
good
the
mind was a
cool
terrible
idea.
thing to waste. Secrets of Einstein's Brain. Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern on Story Television.
I have to find an umbrella, find an umbrella. Take your time.
It's 20 years into a life after people. Without humans to apply fresh paint and fill in cracks, even concrete buildings have already begun to crumble. Lack of maintenance turns cities into eerie ghost towns. Animals that had long avoided human population centers now return to make new homes among the decaying walls. How do we know this? Because there's one place where it's already happened.
We're standing in the central square of Pripyat, Ukraine, a city that was once the most modern city in the former Soviet Union. The city has been set abandoned. We're finding a picture of what would happen if people were removed from the space of human civilization.
Pripyat went from a city of 50,000 to a ghost town overnight. Dust-covered schoolrooms remain as students left them just over 20 years ago.
I'm never getting this out.
Vegetation pries apart masonry as it cracks over buildings. An amusement park, scheduled to open 4 days after the date of the accident, remains never used. The park's Ferris wheel accumulates rust rather than riders.
Wait, didn't I have to hear?
The bumper cars sit in a state of motionless decay.
Oh, right. Wait, didn't I have shoes?
Pripyat has provided an amazing and rare opportunity to see what happens to a man-made city when humans.
I can see from my Geiger counter that it's really quite safe to be here. Radiation levels are not very high. But you can see that we've really hit a point of no return in recapturing these facilities. We're in what was the cultural center of the city of Pripyat. And indeed, this was a place where friends gathered, where there would be celebrations, there would be balls, there would be music, there would be dancing, there would be performing on the stage here behind me. But after 20 years, the forces of nature have started to decay this facility.
This concrete Soviet facade may look imposing, but it's no match for the frigid Ukrainian winters. As the temperature drops below freezing, water that has accumulated in cracks expands, exerting bursting pressure that pulls apart the masonry. As vegetation grows unchecked, the roots spread through foundations and stairs. These roots suck in moisture that makes them expand and grow. Like miniature hydraulic jacks, over time they slowly push apart the concrete.
This is only 20 years.
Scientists expected the worst for the wildlife in the region. Most of the trees in a 1.5 square mile area around the nuclear plant were killed off by radiation. Many animals died.
Witches.
But incredibly, the effect of the absence of humans for 20 years has outweighed the initial damage caused by the nuclear accident.
Areas horribly impacted by radioactivity due to the Chernobyl explosion. And the trees that you see around me were killed by the radioactivity. The original amounts of radioactivity were sufficient to kill all of the wildlife in the region as well. But now we see a resurgence of the wildlife. As an example of how wildlife has prospered here, we see here we have an antler from a red deer, and obviously a fairly large and healthy red deer. Red deer are hardly found in any other area of this region. The Chernobyl zone is the only place that you'll find populations of red deer. We also find the Russian wild boar that the populations in the zone are 10 to 15 times higher than they are outside the zone.
We're now at the kindergarten of Karpachy village, not far from the Chernobyl station. Children were living here while their parents worked. But after that night in April 1986, they never returned. We are in what was formerly a bedroom in this kindergarten, where children used to sleep and rest. Now there is a certain emptiness here. All these windows are broken, but the room continues to live on. Birds fly in here and sit on these bars. We even found evidence that an owl comes here. An owl, it regurgitates food, fur, bones, and feathers. Evidently, it likes to sit here on this window pane, so this room continues to maintain life.
Even trees, which have proven especially vulnerable to radioactive fallout, are finding new homes in the evacuation zone.
Where 20 years ago, hundreds of people would come and cheer on their favorite team. And you can imagine the laughter, the sounds of the crowds here, the activity on the field, which 20 years later is barely discernible. Soccer field now is going through succession as you're expecting, returning to what it was originally hundreds of years ago, which was a mixed deciduous forest.
I grew up in a town about like this, and I used to enjoy riding bumper cars like this, about half a world away. And it seems pretty sad when you look now and you see what's become of this beautiful city of Pripyat, and that people will never live here again. But there's another side to this story, a very encouraging side, one that says that life is much more resilient than what we thought possible. That in the absence of man, that life will continue, and that life will thrive, and that the legacy of life will always be here, because we are a part of life. Even if we disappear, our legacy of life will continue.
Someday, two existing artists, each of them was profoundly different from the other. The story of their tumultuous relationship and lives. The Post-Impressionists, Van Gogh and Gauguin. Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Ace's new Yard RX program prescribes the best lawn care, specific to your yard needs, delivered every day. Because when you want more grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, now you can get a personal prescription delivered to you from the helpful folks at Ace. You'll get everything you need at our best price each season, guaranteed. From our store to your front door, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Growing up in a community where a lot of people weren't educated about their finances, so I feel like it's my time to change the way that we look at money and see finances. The most important way the Experian app has helped me is just the resources. The Experian app can help you build your credit, buy new credit cards, car insurance, cancel subscriptions. You can use the tools and make your life so much easier. You know, you got your finances in your hands and you can take control. The Experian app helped me save time and money. So what are you waiting on? Download the Experian app right now.
Mama, look.
It's just like our new house.
I hope you have an American Home Shield warranty. Leaky toilet? Fixed. Clogged AC coils? Fixed. Beyond repair? Ta-da! If AHS can fix your covered item, then replace it, no matter its age.
A warranty is smart.
Oh, the happy family. Is that us? Too much? American Home Shield. Sign up today at ahs.com.
I love what I do, which is help people make the switch to consumer cellular. Like our customers, Courtney and Jackie.
Anytime anybody complains about their cell phone bill, we say, you've got to check out Consumer Cellular.
Consumer Cellular gives you access to a fast, reliable, nationwide network for up to half the cost of big wireless.
My previous provider was terrible.
Why are we paying this much for our cell phone bill? It's crazy, right?
Dropped calls or missed calls. To me, that was just normal.
We wouldn't get to talk to a person. Now with Consumer Cellular, no problems.
Our reception is so much better with Consumer Cellular. It's been amazing.
I just made a road trip across half the country, and I did not have one dropped call.
Better customer service. They tell me exactly what I'm paying and why I'm paying for it.
And here's my favorite part. You can save up to half on your bill.
It's within $1 of being half of my old bill.
With Verizon, I was paying about $150 a month. With Consumer Cellular, I'm paying about half that.
As AARP members, we get 2 lines for $55 a month.
I'm getting the exact same coverage for half the price. That's a beautiful thing.
Done deal.
We'll set you up with the best plan for you and help you wrap things up with your old provider. It all takes about 20 minutes.
Switching over took about 20 minutes. That's it.
Consumer Cellular customer service reps are A1, top notch.
They are so nice. You get a human being to talk to.
It's month to month. Very simple. You're not locked in.
I got to keep my phone. I got to keep my number.
If you're thinking about switching providers, do it.
If I can do it, you can.
That's why I love Consumer Cellular. They've made it easy. We'd love for you to enjoy our reliable nationwide coverage and the best customer service in the business. Give us a call now and start saving up to half on what you're paying now. It only takes about 20 minutes. Call 800-481-7414 to switch and save up to half with Consumer Cellular. Plus, for a limited time, new customers get their second month free when they sign up today.
It's 25 years into a life of happy people. Out in the country, nature is beginning to erase all evidence of man. In the suburbs, packs of feral dogs roam through decaying neighborhoods in search of their next meal.
There's a whole stone.
In some of the great cities of the world, solid ground is getting harder to find. In the time of humans, London was protected from tidal surges by 10 retractable steel gates that could be raised during storms to seal off the Thames River from the North Sea. Humans to operate the gate. London is defenseless. Another low-lying city, Amsterdam, meets the same watery fate. Some windows have already cracked and slipped loose from their frames. And many more are on the verge of destruction. After a quarter-century of exposure to moisture and heat without maintenance, the normally flexible window sealant has become rigid, locking history to its frame.
Let me get back
As the
up.
outer frame expands and contracts with changes in temperature, it induces stresses on the glass, which cracks and falls to the sidewalk below.
After a few of the window sealings fall out of a building like this, the wind pressure effect changes dramatically, as well as external pressure coming onto the building. You also get all of the panels fall out.
Through these gaping holes, the building fills with windswept debris.
Emeralds.
A source of
Dark.
music.
Dark. What's up, Dark?
On top of the structure,
I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
the system that once protected thousands of office workers is now corroded and useless.
Man, if I tell you this, I know I'm gonna hear a lecture, bro.
A lightning bolt turns the town hall into a raging inferno. The gutted building makes the perfect home for a surprising survivor. Although nations once relied on the handouts of humans, they have done just fine in 25 years without us.
Humans are survivors.
The disappearance of humans forced a change in the habits of cockroaches thrived on our scraps. They could also
Okay. So, Dark. What game should I get on PC?
also need warmth, the kind that humans
Because
can
I
only
know for
supply
sure
through artificial heat.
I'm probably gonna get Minecraft.
Cockroaches started as a tropical species, and some
Probably gonna
experts say
get
they couldn't survive the winter in colder cities.
like there's some games that I'm actually interested in that I will buy,
Come and go.
but I just need to know
Cockroaches are extremely adaptable. They've been around
is
for 30
there
million years. If I had to
a
bet, I'd
game
put my money on one being
specifically
able
I
to
should
survive
get
one
that
form or
you
another.
think like I'd play
The
or
first
something?
winter after humans did witness the die-off of some cockroaches.
What types do you want?
But many
Honestly,
more
any
hung
types.
around to find
I'm
warmth
okay to
until
like
milder temperatures returned.
try new stuff. I have some games already on my wish list that I'm interested in.
Insecticides, overrun by vegetation, and with a rising water table, this former
I
pet
want to
city
get into an MMO, but I don't know which one. Like for example, I want to get Xenoverse. I'm gonna mod that.
were a terror. So man hunted them mercilessly. When the first European settlers arrived in what is now the United States, it's believed nearly 500,000 wolves roamed the countryside. By the 20th century, these predators were nearly extinct in the lower 48 states. Now, with no humans left to battle them, wolf populations multiply by as much as 6 times each year. Within 25 years of our disappearance, there could easily be 500,000 of them States again. This amazing comeback has been seen on a small scale before. In 1995, biologists released a few dozen wolves within the boundaries of Yellowstone National Park, a place where they would be protected from persecution by
Oh,
humans.
yo, Shaq, what's good? But yeah, since we have to switch to PC because
A few dozen
the apocalypse is upon us when it comes to
and the wolves
pricing
quickly spread out
on
from their
console
release lot
games.
to occupy
So,
territory throughout the states of
as long
Wyoming
as I have more
and
PC
Idaho.
games to play, I'll do more PC streams.
It'll be fast. If you can start with just a few dozen wolves and in the course of 1 decade have a population of 1,500,
And
then
also
you can have a
still
geographic
trying
expansion
to
where they
lock
filled up
in
a
and
huge
learn
Washington State area, and these are big Western
Streamlabs
states. Yeah, when the
or
conditions are right, they
Steamlab?
can open up
No,
much bigger
Streamlabs.
footprint. Couldn't see them in Manhattan or Chicago. As soon as the deer get there,
Yeah,
the wolves
still
will be
trying to
right
lock
behind them.
in, learn that, so I can stream whatever I please, whatever I like, you know.
Animals haven't just been hunted by humans, they've also been penned in. There are over 3 million miles of paved road in the United States alone. And it's no coincidence that many of them cut right through the paths animals use to get from place to place.
The things that make a landscape good for animal movement also make it easy to engineer a road into that location. So we've cut off pretty much all major migrations in North America.
A lot of places put bridges in
Asphalt
places.
and automobiles wreak particular havoc on the grizzly bear.
How you doing, Shaq? What's good with you? But yeah, I'm interested to
Their
try
habitat is so
like
carved up by
different
roads
games.
that they were confined to
I
isolated
just don't know
pockets,
where to start.
cutting them off from food sources.
Like I've just been looking at different indie games so far. There's a couple that I do want to get and play.
In a life after humans, roads are no longer barriers for the grizzly. Instead, they are pathways, trails that lead them back into the heart of their former range. All Day
I wonder if
Monday,
there's
a showdown.
something
It
in
was said no one could
Minecraft
shoot like him.
for copper.
Some outlaws. He's going to deliver his version of justice.
Cowboys
I
and
kind of want to look
Trappers,
that up.
All Day Monday on Story Television.
Anyone home? In here, Aunt Jean.
I didn't know
That's
well.
good,
Because you can
honey.
see it in the
There's a
distance
box of
as you're
pictures.
driving, but I didn't know how to
What's
get
the
there
big
with no
one? Your mom is
GPS.
well loved. I hope you know how
I
grateful she
turned
was
that
to have
corner.
you.
Holy
I
shit.
know.
That's when I figured out
Speaking
that's
of
not gold.
grateful,
Oh, that's
what is
pretty
it?
cool.
It's a check from United of Omaha Life Insurance Company.
Yeah.
Mom's life insurance.
Kind of like a
Life
brick wall.
insurance? So soon? Just like they said. My sweet
That's
mom.
actually really
Always looking
cool.
out for her family. I can still hear her.
Custom mob
I don't want
variants.
my bills to be your problem.
Actually, that looks
This check
really
will help
cool.
a lot.
If you're age 45 to 85, you can't be turned down for up to
And
$25,000 in
better
life
visual
insurance from
effects.
United of Omaha. Policies start at just $6.38 a month, and benefits could be paid in as little as 24 hours.
How did she qualify? You know, with her health issues. With these policies, health issues don't matter. She was so relieved.
Policies are available with no health questions, no medical exam, no blood tests.
Construction
I just assumed life
trains.
insurance would be way over my budget. No one kept a tighter budget than Mom. If she can manage the rate, you can too. But did her rates go up every year? No. There's a rate lock built into the policy.
Policies start at just $6.38 a month. Your rate is locked in for life. The cost of a funeral can be
Oh, adding like
$9,000 or
an
more.
age
With
filter.
one call, you can give your loved
Wait,
ones
that's
the
kind of
protection
cool.
they need to help pay these costs. And unlike some policies, benefits are payable from the first day.
Mom just felt better knowing we could
Actually,
help,
cool.
and I couldn't be more grateful. You should call United of
Superheroes.
Omaha. I guess I've never stopped learning from my big sister.
Don't put off life insurance. Call
kind of
rates.
cool.
800-839-2118. That's 800-839-2118.
It's just extraordinary to think about. That's American history.
You're watching story television. Every moment tells a story.
40 years after people. While cities of stifling concrete are still standing tall,
But
the
anyways,
suburbs are under attack. Roughly
Xbox
90%
games
of
getting
all
expensive.
homes in the
They
United
are,
States
bro.
have wood.
Look, I'm telling you, just do what everybody else does. Get the Xbox Game Pass.
Others are
Honestly, don't even try to buy games these days, because they're just gonna keep going up on the price. That's the worst part, Shaq.
The lumber of homes is defenseless against termites. Termites feast on cellulose, the basic building block of wood. And their appetites
Copper
are
tools,
relentless.
copper suit,
Some colonies can eat as much as 1,000 pounds of
copper
wood per
expansion.
year. In this destructive advance, the termites aren't working alone.
The process we know as
Okay,
rotting
so
will occur when the wood gets exposed to the
you can
elements.
make weapons out of copper.
And this rotting actually is a more
What else, like
complicated process.
scissors?
It's a process by which microbes attack the wood and release carbon dioxide and methane to the atmosphere. If humans were to leave, it would be a matter of decades before most structures that had significant wood components would start to decay.
Yeah, I just run Game Pass, but when I do gotta buy a game, it's like 100. Yeah. See, I don't even know about doing that. I just say this is, especially now, is the time where it would be best to invest in a PC. The cave dweller mod. You know what? I'll look that up.
These walls will fall down as well, and there'll be no remnants.
I'll look that up and see if it's something that could be interesting.
Nature will act quickly to
Cave dweller sounds like it's terrifying.
This crumbling house in Baltimore's Druid Hill Park was once home to the caretaker of the city's zoo.
Who knows, man?
It looks like this building has been abandoned for more than 100 years, but in reality, people have been living here up till 40 years ago. It's amazing how quickly the vegetation has reclaimed the area. The vines have started to climb up the
This
walls.
person made a bunch of
The trees are
weapons.
growing into the structure.
What is that? Okay.
And both physically
Let's see. So we got the regular stuff. Is that a chakram? A knife? A gauntlet?
Masonry will far outlive anything made of wood.
A legit hammer.
Exactly how fast they will live depends on
A
the
hook?
environment.
Wait, is that a scythe?
Most of me release great height to buildings.
Kinda crazy.
Structures out here get this much decay when they melt.
These structures on Black Island, Maine, used to be part of a granite quarry whose stone was used to build and decorate cities like Boston, New York, and Philadelphia.
Let's do war.
It was abandoned around 1920.
Here, buildings hold vanished within the space of
War
8
expansion.
years.
It's scary. While you're in a cave, he could just pop up behind you. He's always watching you. That's alright, that sounds interesting.
In some places in Europe, ancient Roman aqueducts are still in use. But without maintenance, stone can fall victim to a very stealthy enemy.
I've dropped this sauce right on top. This is one of our richest dishes on the menu. It's great. Regular smothered in love.
Have you ever seen pancakes lit on fire?
Mommy, that's so good.
Ice cream, caramelized bananas, biggest pancakes in Las Vegas.
The pancakes are so fluffy, and the rum and the banana liqueur really give it kind of an adult dash to it. And to have the pancakes just smothered in this really amazing taste. It is absolutely divine. I can't get enough of it.
The pancake is soft, it's fluffy like it's supposed to be.
Wait, that
The
thing's
ice cream is too high, the bananas, amazing. The banana,
Hey Shizuru, how you doing?
Looking back on the competition, I'm so appreciative of everything that I went through, and I feel like it
You know what? Let's look
definitely
up
inspired me
expansion.
more than I had been in years. That's pretty awesome. Look at that. Was I muted there for the days that I had? That was so quick. Now, if only I knew whether or not we could get figures.
Expansion. Ultimate expansion. Pets expansion. Boss expansion. Ender expansion.
My husband and I met when I hired him as my sous chef. We don't spend enough time together. We should do this more often. I was this bossy chick in the kitchen, and he.
I'm surprised we don't have like obsidian armor in the game already. Alright, medieval expansion. Y'all know I'm a big, I don't know if everybody knows this, but I'm a really big Valhalla person. I love the Viking aesthetic. What you been up to, Shizuru? I saw the One Piece episode. I love how Luffy doesn't give Kizaru a chance if he gets too sensitive. Look, man. I don't know if a lot of people have been not realizing this, but Luffy has been holding this grudge for years against Kizaru. This man been holding that grudge for years. I'm guessing he has 3 grudges. I mean, technically, I don't know if he would have a grudge against Aokiji. I know he for sure has a grudge against Akainu. Like, Akainu is probably number 1, but that loss at Sabaody. Man, Blackbeard. You see, he probably has a grudge against Blackbeard regardless, though. Because not only about Ace. Yeah, not only about Ace, but him also being the person who scarred Shanks. Granted, Luffy doesn't know that, but if he did, that would Blackbeard would be higher on his list.
And I run the Black Mermaid Foundation. What's always incredible to see is the amount of people that are here in Cape Town from all over the world just to see our African penguin. I think it's amazing to be able to have this space that allows humans to be able to interact with wildlife in a safe distance kind of space. At this national park that's doing incredible work to help restore the penguin population. Let's support national parks and promote tourism.
Friends have been telling friends about Colonial Penn guaranteed acceptance whole life
Okay,
insurance
but
for 50 years. If you're between the age of 50 and
the next time I do a PC stream, I'm gonna tell you guys about some of the games I'm interested in. I just know most of the games I'm interested in are like indie games.
It will never increase.
because
You should know this coverage can last
there were
a
some of
lifetime.
them that
Call
I
today.
was like, oh,
1-800-797-3553.
this looks pretty cool.
Like a charm bracelet.
The start of each new day is an opportunity to get lifted, to stay updated, and get all the info you need to seize the day.
That's why tuning into Espresso is the perfect way to get started.
So you use it for your fitness and health?
Yes, Teresa.
Cooking,
We're gonna start off with some BUL canola oil.
fashion,
She brought back the dress.
tech, and everything in between.
My culinary whirlwind tour of Morocco finds me ascending to the top of the Atlas Mountains, to the quaint little town of Emir. Emil is a new village that has been created for the number of tourists flowing through en route to mountain Tikal. Here, my curiosity is piqued by Moroccan dishes. Where do we begin? First, we start with the couscous. Just put it here with some oil and a bit of water. When you plate your food, it always comes off as your signature element. So make sure that all your ingredients are first light, so your guests can also see exactly what it is that you're serving them, so that you can also serve with pride and showcase exactly what you've been working on all
Have I played Hollow Knight? Never played Hollow Knight. I just okay. My thing for Hollow Knight is, I think that I would not be mentally ready to deal with most of the puzzles in that game, honestly. But Hollow Knight does look like it would be a fun game, though. Basically, I think I would be too dumb to play Hollow Knight. It's mostly bosses. Oh. In that case, I might try it out.
This dish is called Shamula Gambas, and I'm really loving the combination of spices coming from the Shamula marinade. Definitely something to take home with me. I'm loving the various elements at play here. I think there's some magic in combining the couscous and Shamula seafood elements for my own kitchen creation. Today I'm going to make corn Shamula, pasta and herb couscous, vegetable stir fry, and a lemon dressing. The best part and then I add 3 tablespoons of melted butter.
I might need to look into that then.
Now that I've added all the components of my couscous, I'm going to let it to rest for about 10 minutes so that it can absorb all of those flavors and get to the other parts of my dish, which is the shamula.
It plays like Metroidvania Dark Souls. Oh, that's pretty cool then. I know I've seen gameplay on that.
vegetables and spicy flavor. And now it's time to add our prawns.
Crispy pastry, sweet and sour pigeon meats on the inside. This is yummy. And they also added maybe some raisins or dates, actually, because that's where the sweetness would come from. So good.
Alright, I'll let that cook. Go.
Bell pepper, alternating red onion.
I'm certain it's level 5. Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters. Imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out forimprint.com.
Are there any other games? Because again, I'm gonna try to make like a list of a couple games on PC, and try to just lock in and get all of them. That's the goal.
Bridget got your back. They'll send you $50 to $250 instantly, with no credit check or interest.
Download the Bridget app today and get $50 to $250 instantly.
With Redfin, your next place is just a tap away. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or see it up close and personal. Schedule a tour right in the app. Download Redfin today.
Ah, yes. Nothing says thanks for everything, Mom. Like a candle that sort of smells like vanilla, but a gift from nuts.com says I love you in the most delicious way imaginable. Salty, sweet, and indulgent truffles? She'll love those too. Or give Mom a subscription.
Did you mention you want to play Metaphor? Oh yeah, you're right. I do need to lock in and get Metaphor.
You get 20% off plus free shipping.
In Greek mythology, African penguins might have been considered
That way
mermaids.
there's something there.
The drums are too
Like
loud.
me.
A
Now,
little bit overpowered.
centuries later, they're on the brink of extinction. Through habitat loss, pollution, and overfishing, their numbers have declined over 90%.
Yeah, I need to get Metaphor.
Let's support national parks and promote tourism. Because once they're gone, they're gone.
Oh, that's how you tame, what is that, a llama? Interesting.
Back in the 1900s, the French left behind a legacy of pastries and desserts, both savory and sweet, which are found back at the markets in Outlands.
Ask anyone in Marrakesh. Jimmy Alcina is one of the best-known squares and is the center of the city's activity and trade. As you can see, it's jam-packed with people every night.
I'm on the lookout specifically for a local delicacy served at Ramadan, the pigeon pie.
This is what pigeon pie looks like, and it's usually served at the end of Ramadan as part of the feast, but we're not anywhere close to Ramadan, so I guess it's an all-year-round meal as well. Crispy pastry, sweet and sour pigeon meats on the inside. This is yummy. And then they also added maybe some raisins or dates, actually, because that's where the sweetness would come from. So good.
The next point of inspiration comes from the beautiful coastal town of Essaouira, which has a rich culture of French pastries and desserts. Here, I'm after the sweet aspect of pastries. The combination of cultures over the centuries has found its way
Man, I
into
don't
the
want
fine dining pastry desserts at La Table Madana, where Chef Suad creates her version, Essaouiran style.
It's time for dessert, and we're making pastilla with dried fruits and nuts
Oh, you
and
need
fresh cream.
beetroot? bet.
Then you want to top it off with some beautiful honey.
No more back and forth. Right. I can just choose from this list and meet with them as soon as tomorrow. Oh, wow. Another dignified portrait of me.
Zip intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified
But yeah,
candidates.
I need to get Metaphor.
The US, and as you said,
I
enrichment
just feel like
is
nobody
a
would
big
watch
issue.
that on stream.
Iran
Like
says it has the right to enrich inside the
most
country,
games
and it's
that
its
are
red line, and it wants to keep that. And the Americans are saying no, you cannot have that. If you need enriched uranium,
I'm sorry, I
you
had
can
that.
import it from
I had
outside
a
or
brain
buy from
fart
somewhere.
for some reason, but
And
anyways.
only use for enriched uranium is either for nuclear
Most
power
games that are
or
turn-based
for
don't
nuclear power
do
plants,
good
and you don't have nuclear
streaming
power plants. You
wise.
only have one, and that's
Like,
the
not only have I been
supplied
told this,
fuel
but
by the Russians. So
I've been
there's
seeing,
no need for you to enrich.
unless you're like one of those big streamers that
Virginia Giuffre, who accused Prince Andrew
can
and Jeffrey
benefit
Epstein
from
of
it.
sexual abuse, has died. Her family said she
Because
took
me,
life
for
when I brought her
example,
home in Australia. She alleged she was
I don't know
trafficked
if
to the
people
Duke
would
of
be
York by
interested to
Epstein
watch
when
that.
she
I
was
mean,
17 years old. Prince Andrew has always denied the claim.
it's
Into
hard
what's
enough as it
reports.
is, you know.
Virginia Giuffre was one of the most prominent accusers of Jeffrey Epstein, the disgraced US fanatic accused of running a vast sex trafficking network. Giuffre claimed she was trafficked by him and forced to have sex with the Duke of York. This photo of them together, now infamous. Prince Andrew, though, has always denied the accusations. He reached an out-of-court settlement with her in 2022 that contained no admission of liability or apology. In an interview with Panorama in 2019, she stood by the accusations.
He knows what happened. I know what happened.
In a statement, Virginia Giuffre's family said she was a fierce warrior in the fight against sexual abuse and sex trafficking. She was the light that lifted so many survivors. In the end, the toll of abuse is so heavy that it became unbearable. We know that she is with the angels. Born in the US, the 41-year-old had recently been living with her children.
Supermarket manager.
Recent reports suggest the couple had split after 22 years of marriage. Early this month, she posted on Instagram to say that she'd been seriously injured in a car accident, which her family later said she had not intended to make public. Local police later disputed the severity of the
What is
crash.
this dude talking about?
Western Australia police say they're not treating
Supermarket
the death as
manager.
suspicious. Katie Watson, BBC News in Sydney.
You're watching BBC News. I'm Samantha Simmons. Do stay with us.
Soaring into the skies and beyond. Burj Azizi, the world's second tallest tower. Ambitious, glamorous, sensational.
תודה, ויוסי, בישראל עובדים בדריכות, היום מגיעים עוד 3 מטוסי 35 נוספים, וגם פגישה של שר הביטחון
We're schedule one?
מפקד פיקוד מרכז האמריקאי.
Oh, yeah. I was told to try out schedule one.
לפני מספר שבועות חשבנו שהיינו שמים את הכסף על אפשרות של תקיפה.
I just need to look up gameplay. No worries, Archie. Just so you know what we're talking about, right now, I'm in the process of getting more Steam games, and I just need to know what games y'all would like to see on the channel. Oh my god, if I missed that, I would have been mad.
ונערכים לאפשרות הזה בעיקר בכל מה שקשור לתכנון והמודיעין הישראלי.
Okay. Syracuse University in New York, professors Jeff Carson and Bob Wasaki have tackled this problem in a unique way by building their own lava-making machine. Every time it comes out of the furnace, I'm like speechless because I've made lava. And that's crazy, and it's amazing.
There's a game, it's extremely underrated and old. It's called Pinstripe. $2-3.
Flonase relieves your worst allergy
Pinstripe.
symptoms, so you can start feeling
Okay.
better the same day.
And again,
Hey,
I'm gonna
let's
be
shake the patient.
rewatching this stream, and I'm gonna write down all of the suggestions. I'm not listening to Dark though. It's freaking telling me to become a manager, play a manager. If I play a game like that, I'm probably gonna play with like a couple people or something.
Consumer Reports
Cause I
ran
might go
programs
insane.
on more than 50 road tests. Reliability surveys. Owner satisfaction
What you
surveys.
mean, bro?
And safety
Don't
ratings from
bro
RIA
me.
checks. And for 2025, Consumer Reports' most reliable automotive brand is Subaru. It's no surprise they also named Subaru the best overall automotive brand. Safe, reliable, trusted, loved. Subaru.
You gotta play Supermarket Manager. Why do you want me to play that? What is in that game that would make me interested? Has almost all YouTuber cast for the voice acting.
I'm Jonathan Lawson, here
Unique
to tell
side
you about
scroller.
life insurance through the Colonial
Okay.
Penn program. If you're age 50 to 85
I'll
and looking to
definitely
buy
give it
life
a
insurance
chance.
on a fixed budget, remember the three
Who
P's.
knows? Might like it. Look at
The
the
three
gameplay.
P's of life insurance on a fixed budget are price, price, and price. A
Ghostwire
price you can
Tokyo?
afford,
Oh
a
yeah, I
price that
remember
can't
seeing that.
increase, and a price that
Ghostwire
fits your
Tokyo
budget.
looks like it was a solid game.
You can get coverage for $9.95 a month.
I'm 65 and take medications. What's my price?
Also $9.95 a month.
I just turned 80. What's my price?
$9.95 a month for you too. If you're age 50 to 85, call now about the #1 most popular whole life insurance plan available through the Colonial Penn program. Options start at $9.95 a month. No medical exam, no health questions. Your acceptance is guaranteed. And this plan has a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, so your rate can never go up for any reason. So call now for free information, and you'll also get this free beneficiary plan. And it's yours free, just for calling. So call now for free information.
Call 1-800-990-8686 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-990-8686.
I haven't bought Minecraft on PS5 because I recently dropped $45. That's the price of the Minecraft Java over here. Really?
Blend together to create an incredible
45 is crazy.
Cozy. New down-here cozy breathes life into your laundry. The noise can be deafening, but not here.
Hey, this is America's Morning Headquarters. It's just cool that we're talking snow. I think it's great.
There's all sorts of things that are happening in the atmosphere.
Avoid the noise. America's Morning Headquarters. Every morning on the Weather Channel. Syracuse University in New York. Temperatures here can plunge to a bone-numbing -26 degrees Fahrenheit. But it just
I plan to upgrade the PC sometime this year. What games are you trying to play on it, Shizuru? Look, shout out to Getlow, the community I started to support, mainly because he's the reason I got this. I got the PC, so hey, I owe him. But all I'll say is I want to try to play more games with everybody. Plus, I think it could be fun. Like having more multiplayer games to play with everybody, but also I am gonna get a lot of single player games for myself. I'm gonna need to
reach
come back
a
over there.
1,92 degrees Fahrenheit. The fireworks begin.
That's over 2,000 degrees
Oh.
Fahrenheit before it becomes molten, and it takes about
Yeah,
12
I'm
hours to
definitely
get it
gonna
up
need
to
to
that
come back over
temperature.
there.
When it comes out of the furnace, it's amazing.
By pouring the molten basalt down a slope, the team can create fast-moving lava flows or explosive eruptions.
The temperature, the composition, the rate that we pour the lava, we can control all of those and reproduce it over and over again. And we've done lots of experiments changing the slope and the rate of flow to see how to make it different shapes.
When cooled, the experiments create an array of intricate-shaped lava flows, each one a piece of art sculpted by nature.
This lava flow came out and made one big globe here. You see the beautiful elephant skin-like glow texture on the top there. It's actually fairly fragile material.
But this is more than an artistic
I
endeavor.
already own Persona 3 Reload on Steam. Oh, you got it as a gift set.
Without worrying that you're in the midst of a big eruption or something like that.
The cores reveal new secrets about how lava behaves in nature and how it can be controlled.
One of the primary goals of our investigations is to
relied heavily on a culture of mass consumption. It was a time of the American dream, a national concept believing that individual upward social mobility was the country's foundation. You could be no one and become someone if you work hard.
Jonathan had big dreams of the wonderful rewards of being in business for himself.
A truck driver becomes Elvis Presley. An orphan becomes Marilyn Monroe. Foster home to Hollywood studio, all through a dramatic reinvention of self.
The Ashaku Sama Yokai, which is an 8 feet tall woman yokai. Oh, okay. Finisher, please character. Wanna know what it is? Hey, go ahead, man.
By the time she landed in Korea, Marilyn was a symbol of this new American icon. She possessed the classic glamour of Hollywood's golden era, with a humble beginnings backstory that made her both aspirational and relatable to the public. Importantly, Marilyn was perceived as a specifically American star, described by Photoplay magazine as a national institution as well known as hot dogs, apple pie, or baseball. In the 1950s, after the horrors of the war, Americans were confident that the future promised only peace, prosperity, and patriotism. However, the Cold War, the growing threat of nuclear destruction, and the resulting Red Scare that followed installed an all-permeating paranoia in society. Inequalities in race, gender, and sexuality would also begin to spark tensions as the decade continued. Throughout Marilyn's life in the spotlight, she can represent both the rise and fall of the mid-century American dream, revealing the intrinsic relationship between Hollywood film stars and the dominant ideologies of their time.
Looks like you could use a little excitement in your life right now.
Then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus,
More attracted she is to her opponent, and the reverse happens if her opponents are attracted to her. Oh, if her opponents are attracted to her, they get weaker.
Research by a team of scholars handpicked for their depth of knowledge in U.S. history. The Birth of Freedom reveals the fascinating stories behind the men who founded our nation.
Before Benjamin Franklin was given some formal education, he was largely self-educated.
Franklin's father, Francis Lightfoot Lee, was an influential and effective member of the Revolution. He was never... Thomas Jefferson was raised on the state in rural Virginia. Educated at William...
This compelling audio collection brings together biographies of all 56 signers that are perfect for you.
Hola, Ari, and welcome back home. Also, hope you made it home safely. But yeah, again, I'm really trying to lock in for PC gaming, so once I make this list of all the games I should potentially get invested in, that'll be it. Back was playing around with my setting. Since when do you play Minecraft? Oh, I've played Minecraft for a while. Yeah. Well, Ari, I mean, you could just... I guess I haven't really talked about, like, the types of games I usually play, but I like Minecraft because for the most part, it's just a game I could just put on and chill on. And Isaiah, what's good with you, bro? We love a while. Oh. Okay, I don't know what that sentence means, but I appreciate it. How did I know I'd find you here, though? I'll be honest, I usually do stream, so... I stream more on YouTube than anywhere else. So that's definitely one of the reasons. My wife's character in terms of how she looks, just views her about and loves from Full Metal Alchemist. Make her 9 feet tall, remove her left arm and left leg, and give her a 5-foot long sword. That is very specific. But that's cool. I'm glad she put in so much effort. I like that you've been playing this for a while. Oh, the music's louder?
You still have the kid? No. We just let him go.
Well, I mean, I could just turn up my mic. Because it's not like I'm playing music like I would on PC. Okay.
One things we lost in our war against Jobo.
Like, I like that you've been playing this for a while. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad you like it. But Isaiah, how's the sketching going?
Listen.
Let me know.
Only using the other words that require special skills, do you understand? If you fall for the temptations, you can invite contradiction, chaos. The clay pot could shatter and you could die.
I need to find a horse.
I run the risks. So the next time I want more than half. You may run the risks, my friend, but I do the cutting. We cut down my percentage. Cigar? I've been here with my aim.
And of course, she's making for her character a top notch.
Whoever double crosses me and leaves me alive.
Don't you know that yet? Wait, that's one of her quotes? That's actually funny. Minecraft is very soothing. It is. This is just one of the facts of life. Okay, so let me just take one of these.
Raping a virgin of the white race? Statutory rape? Minor of the black race. We'll find out, George. Yes, me seems like a book.
Say enchiladas when you're not dying. Yeah, when you're not dying, it is a very peaceful game.
Good thing they won. Saved those the coins. But then the army decides the court's drawn to hold a hearing and Jackson's acquitted. He disappears and becomes Bill Carson.
Breaks his code.
But you don't know just who you're looking for, and I do. And when he's found, I'd be scared to be put in his shoes. Where is Carson? All I know is Carson enlisted. A poor guy minus son. He lives with a girl called Maria who'll tell you she's a fresh young whore in the territory. Where's she?
Fresh young whore in the
What's the
territory.
name of that town? Someplace fairly near. Santa Ana. Adios, half soldier.
Half soldier.
Hey, Luke, hand me down the whiskey. In the sheriff's office in Sonoma. Luke hired himself out as guide to a wagon train. After receiving his payment in advance, he skirted the wagon train of the hunting grounds of the Sioux Indians. He also
Glad they got him. A man guilty of all those crimes.
people with ropes around their necks don't always act.
What do you mean?
Condemned is also guilty of even a filthy beggar like that has got a protecting angel. A golden-haired angel watches over him. For all these crimes, the accused has made a full and spontaneous confession. Therefore, we condemn him to be hung by the neck until dead. May the Lord have mercy on his soul. Proceed.
No, I haven't done that yet, actually. It's also because I actually get way too busy, and I need to stop getting busy. I forgot you did have a spare.
What are you trying to say? Anybody can miss a shot. Nobody misses when I'm at the end of the rope. You never had a rope around your neck. Well, I'm going to tell you something. When that rope starts to pull tight, you can feel the devil bite your ass.
I need to stop
Yeah,
getting
you're
busy,
right.
Sam. Yeah, I do need to stop getting busy.
The way I figure, there's really not too much future with a sawed-off rump like you. What do you mean? Because I don't think you'll ever be worth more than $3,000. What do you mean? I mean, our partnership is untied. Oh, no. Wait. Not you. You remain tied. I'll keep the money and you can have the rope. You filthy double-crossing bastard! Of all the stinking dirty tricks! Way back to town is only 70 miles. Now, if you save your breath, I feel a man like you could manage it. Adios. You filthy bastard! Come here! Come here! Hey, cut this rope off! Get off that horse! Get off that horse! You filthy cunt! If I ever catch you driving, I'll rip your heart out and eat it! I'll skin you alive! I'll hang you by your thumb! You bitch! You monster! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Such ingratitude after all the times I've
Oh, I
saved
gotta
your
get
life.
ready.
He's good.
You won't leave me here! Come back! Wait, Blondie!
Russo!
¡Hijo de una gran puta!
It's alright. Mainly been testing old character designs. Okay. How's it been going?
You filthy rat!
And ran through and threw her ass in the dirt. They found her in the dirt.
Right, I need glass. You know what sounds really good though? I'm hungry. Me too. I don't know what I'm feeling like to eat. Okay, so you've been testing how they look in your updated art style. Isaiah, I feel like you've been changing your art style a lot lately. How do you feel about that? Like, are you okay with changing your art style this much? I feel like you've been changing your art style constantly.
Where is he?
Which again, no problem with that.
I don't know where he is. He packed his things 10 days ago. I went away with his unit. They all left. Which company? Where'd they go? The cavalry. General Assembly. He never said anything. That's all I know. I know it.
Duke's tasty, tender dog treats can turn every outing into an adventure. From park to peak, wherever you roam, don't forget the Zooks. Zooks dog treats. Choose your adventure. Airwick's vibrant fragrances are infused with 2 times more essential oils.
I could put
The
something
advanced
down,
plug-in
but
with a
I
boost
do
button and
need a
anti-fade
walkway.
technology can keep your home always inviting for up to 60 days. That's a lot of
I don't
inviting.
know what I'm gonna put down here, but I'm gonna put something.
1950.
Cup of coffee.
room. Square head. He's a funny little guy. I don't get him at all.
Maybe it's because he's a foreigner that they just don't think like us.
I gotta get out of town, Joe, before morning. Anyway, he's got plenty of gas.
Ari, get yourself something to eat.
How about a cup
Another
of coffee?
quote
Make
my
her shut
wife
up
wrote
about
for
it.
her character, and again, I quote,
It's starting to bleed.
and that's making me thirsty. That is crazy. That is a crazy sentence. That entire sentence is crazy.
Man, way in the head.
Beginning Avenue is interstate. You know where that is?
Other side of town.
How far is that?
Oh, I can make it in an hour.
Okay, I got relatives living there. I'm between trains and I got nothing else to do.
No.
Okay, so
Relatives myself on both sides. Always writing me letters for money.
I don't think this one is making lava, but that way
Long time.
Never mention accent.
I can take all of
But you know what they
these.
say, home is where the money is.
Yeah.
Hans, how would you like to drive me to Cleveland?
It's a long way, my friend.
Well, it would still be quicker than to take the train tomorrow morning.
What about your relatives?
Forget it.
Well, I don't know. Cleveland, it's a long way. Costs a lot of money.
There's a $50 tip for you.
And then,
What do you say?
$50, I'd drive you to the North Pole. Well, we better get some gas.
Let's not stop here. Wait till we get out of town. Then we do everything at once. I want a meal, beer, cigar.
I need to make more
See, you're a man who likes his pleasures.
Well,
cauldrons.
Franz, what else is there in life, I ask you? Bitte.
Well, I can make a total of 3. Alright.
You've been gone nearly 2 hours. What happened?
It took time. I was selling 12 trolley cars. The neighborhood's crawling with coppers that you can't imagine.
All right, did you get a car?
Yes. Here's the change. It only came to $400. I got it from Big Vivian. It's in pretty
That
good
way,
shape. It's
have
just the
water
brakes need
Did you put
revising.
gas?
at home and lava.
3 blocks away.
Good girl.
There we go. None by
Here. All the
What?
cops up there.
They don't worry me one little bit.
The people-
I'll drive slow. Head right down the
Especially
main boulevard in 10 hours.
that got all
I'll
of
be
them
there.
walking down the street.
Honey, how are you going to drive all that way?
I'll make
You have to
No.
go a little
Not in the shape you're in. Not in a million
field
years.
trip or
it.
something.
I'll make it.
Dick,
Crazy stroll.
please, Dick, please.
You're crazy. I'm on the lam. I want it bad. Packing heat. If there's any trouble, what good would you be?
I can drive.
I'm not on a killing rack. You know what that means.
I don't care. I just want to be with you. Can't go without me. I won't
I'm
let you.
kind of dumb.
I won't tell you where the car is.
What?
I don't get it. I just don't get it. All right, get your things back.
Okay. Do you want to hear the most out of pocket? Hey, let me hear it.
Fresh out of nickels, Jeannie. How about you, man?
I'm ready.
I'm always fresh out.
Well, get
Yeah, nickel.
Well, you can cost a guy a lot of dough.
Nichols is complaining about. What a spender. Sure he wants a date. He always wants a date. And where do we go?
Personally, I see it as improvement. My goal is to have my art style to be a combination of anime and American comic style. Okay. So, kind of like Berserk. Although I wonder if I'll ever reach that level of skill.
Cut it out. Excuse me, boys.
Isaiah, as long as you believe that you can keep doing what you're doing, you can always reach a higher level. And that, what I'm saying ain't just for drawing, that's just for life. As long as you believe that you can keep doing what you're doing, regardless of what people say, do it.
Lieutenant. I'll make him off that safe hill. I'll report on the Washington. We pay taxes to the government, and what do we get? Not even protection from the army. I don't know what the government has come to. Instead of protecting businessmen, it pokes its nose into business. Why, they're even talking now about having banking centers. As if we bankers won't know how to run our own banks. By whom I act.
Ahora lo encuentras en nuestros nuevos Doritos Footlong Nachos. Doritos y Subway, dos leyendas se unen para crearlos. Mira qué belleza. Prueba los nuevos Doritos Footlong Nachos por solo $5 hoy en Subway.
Los que más saben de corazón saben que el aceite de maíz mazola puede ayudar a reducir el colesterol 2 veces más que el aceite de oliva extra virgen. ¿Y sabes quién sabe mucho sobre el corazón?
A leg, do I draw?
Piel grasa propensa al acné, pide más.
No, but I want to learn eventually. Need a Justice League game with bro, Dark. If that happens, I'm nutting. Like absolute universe DLC in the Justice League game, bro. I'm gonna levitate when I just. Sometimes I question myself. For context, the quote is an insult towards another character, but the quote is, "You're just trying to get thanked." That's a crazy sentence. What, bro? What do you mean? Wouldn't Dark? Wouldn't you? You would just levitate and just. Well, that's how I'm feeling. I'm trying to fucking levitate. I'm trying to make my nut will look like water. Oh, Ari, I'm sorry. You're seeing me in my natural element. I say whatever. I truly say whatever I feel like. I just need like a stare. Me? Literally have no filter. Well, that's good. Because as long as I know I can say what I can, I don't either. I doubt myself. I doubt myself? If you don't doubt yourself. Bro, the moment you start doubting yourself is the moment that you're not going to go forward. Doubt leads to, I'm going to do it, but I don't know when. You don't want to be in that position, bro. Get yourself out of that. Do more. Do something. Don't be okay with just being where you are. Because if you do, I might just donkey piss on you. I said donkey piss. What the fuck am I?
Gold Rush days up on the mountain. We got one called Boot Hill. Straight cowboy town. People ride horses, walk around with their sidearms on and shit.
I don't have torches.
You know the great thing about a hand
Where
of
all my
cards is like
torches go?
love. Hope springs eternal.
Sounds a lot safer when you people are in church Sunday morning.
Buenos dias, Sherry.
Isabel? Time for church, son.
Pa, I gotta really get in.
I said it's time for church, son.
Pa, I was hoping to just finish this handoff because I'm a little behind, but right now I'm about to pull ahead. Right? Don't you get it? Because I'm about to take him down.
Jimmy. Ahora, Jimmy. He's right. It's Sunday. Ándale, vaya. Ahora. Ándale, mijo.
Wait, repeat that so I can clip it.
Listen,
It's already too late. You don't realize these people in this chat, they are like, they will immediately clip something after I say it. Like, it's already clipped. I'm just keeping it moving. But for real, Isaiah, you gotta stop doubting yourself, bro. Because I've been saying this from the start. You could make bank just from doing art for people.
You see that? I told you. I told you I'd find it, didn't I? And I found it. These big ones here, they need purifying. This though, is pure gold. Straight from the ground. We're rich, baby. Rich. Beyond our beliefs. Richer than anyone. After all this time, we're rich. Can you believe it? We're rich. Come on, Rooster.
Where are you going?
To town. I just struck gold. Come on.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
When the storms of life
For sure. You're gonna need to make stairs.
When the storms of life are raging, stand by me. When the world is tossing me, by your sea, I will rule this wind and water, stand by me.
Very good. Very good. Sit.
I recognize that movie. I'm glad you can. Yeah, if I put one there, it's probably gonna block it. I can at least do that, I guess.
Shadows. Prayers. Memory song. Others hopes.
What's his name?
It's also so loud. Yeah. That's another reason why I have my mic usually very low, like this. Yeah, so if there's some days where you can't hear me, that's the reason. Yo, what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Buckaroo. Oh, wait. That also means I'm gonna need to get I'm gonna need to get a bunch of lava buckets. Okay, so
I give all
my
faith
armor
to
is
my
weak,
research.
but the goal is to get more iron. So
Cowards die
let's
many
go
times.
down into potential death.
Strings of that seeing death.
You drink water? Yes, I drank some water. It was I don't know what it was about this one, but I decided to put like mint in the water.
Where are you
It
from?
was
Stay away.
refreshing.
Passing through.
What man can know tomorrow is but chance, determined less by will than circumstance.
What's that mean?
That is
You
poetry.
be saying the wildest.
And
I'll take that as a compliment.
here. Folks like knowing what you're talking about.
I want to talk to you this morning about two kinds of riches. Gold, love for good life, and grace. What is this grace? What do we mean when we speak of it? It is said that grace is none other than the source and inspiration of the divine. Would inspire all virtues and graces. So while you're a hammer
Yo,
away
I
that
got,
unforgiving mountain,
he took all my,
earthly
all
gold
of it,
without
bro.
divine grace is a fool's gold. Bringing nothing.
How am I gonna get my stuff back? He took the sword too, bro. Oh my god, everything's going bad. Bro, where did they come from? I'm not gonna be able to kill them, but I at least gotta grab some of my shit.
I just struck the hole!
Wait, did they despawn with all my stuff?
No, sure.
Harry Jane!
Oh, everyone, you get in here! Come on, grab a drink! Drinks are on me! What lies have you told? Here? What do you think? You think that covers ground for the whole town? I'm pouring drinks! Did you pull Hillside? Is that what I heard this morning? Yeah, I had a feeling. Just a feeling. That's the rough telling me.
Man, I'm actually so sad.
What she says, let's move to Oregon.
If you move to Oregon, I'm curious.
Well, I ain't moving to Oregon. I told her everyone, shut your mouth. No. No. When I came down with that dynamite, you remember that, don't you, from Godfather? You told me I didn't have to wait. You was right. I traded you my gas. You gave me a little extra dollar. Good luck, I won't forget that. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna offer to buy half.
I'm so hurt. I just realized I was a good 5 minutes. Oh. You know what? That's okay. Yo, give me that. Yeah, you good, Isaiah. You're not missing much. I at least got half of my stuff back. Just build all that armor back. Bro, where did they even come from? Like, there were no towns. That's just my bad luck.
You're not to discuss classified information with your client, even if it pertains to his case. Illegal disclosures may result in your arrest and immediate removal from the island.
I'm kidding.
The key actors in 9/11, the 20th hijacking. He says he stayed with you in Germany, that you recruited him.
Okay, so Isaiah, tell me what is your goal for your manga at this point? Because I'm gonna start treating you like I treat my brother. Oh. Now that I'm unmuted, welcome back, Ari.
Let me fight. Lucas, let me fight.
Isaiah, let me know if you need any help. What did you have for a snack, by the way? Well, anybody who went for a snack, what did you get for a snack? I got myself some Ritz crackers because there was only one Pop Tart, and I didn't want to be that person.
Where is my child? Where is my son? Where is my child? If you love me, then stay here. I swear. I'll be right back. No! Where is my child? Noah! Noah!
I got Takis. What do Takis taste like? Never had them.
Where is Noah? What have you people done with him? What have you done with him? Why won't you say anything? Why are you just standing there mute?
Stop it!
No! He's your
Yeah,
grandson!
never had Takis.
He's your grandson, Dad! Ella!
Is that actually crazy to say? What kind of human are you? I don't know how to answer that question. You know what? How about I buy Takis and eat them on stream? And I'll tell you my honest opinion about it. Spicy with a tint of tanginess. Lime flavor? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try this out. Try it out.
Where's Laura? Hey.
It's your fault.
What?
You left me alone.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to try these. Look. They look interesting. You've never had Chick-fil-A? Order yourself like a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. Have you had Turbo's hot chips? No. No worries, like, remember that time I told you the stuff I never... Oh, no. Because, Isaiah, the stuff that you never had, I don't remember everything, but the stuff that you had was... I don't know. Oh, okay. My fault. Hmm. Oh, yes, it's starting to fill up more. And also, oh no, it's starting to fill up more. Which actually will fill in the middle.
Help me. Kim. Light shut out.
Here we go. You don't like In and Out? You probably did tell me. But I think it wasn't for Chick-fil-A. But at the same time, Still.
You know, from the whole
You don't like In and Out? Or
What's the guy's name?
wait, you can't eat meat like at all, right? In and Out? I mean, I feel like In and Out is an acquired taste. Because most people most people are 50-50 about In and Out. Unless you're American.
Why are you doing this? What have we done to you? We haven't hurt you at all. I don't know. I know that somebody and maybe they treated you badly. But it certainly wasn't us.
No, Ari, it makes sense. Again, In and Out is an acquired taste.
Our dear son.
You haven't, Isaiah? I mean, hey, I'd say just try it once. If you don't like it, it is what it is.
Child. Stop it. Stop it. Ella. Stop it. No. Stop it. Stop it. Ella. Ella.
I don't live near any. Oh, well, that's also another reason. Yeah. Trust me, you're not really missing out.
What do you see? A man or a beast? You don't know everything we've seen in our all too short and sad lives. Do it. Just kill me. I'd rather die than continue living like an animal.
Noah! Noah! Where were you? I got so many bags so I wouldn't get hurt. I said, stay there, stay there. Then you went outside and joined the others. You did what he told me. You mad at me?
No. No, please.
I'm not mad at you at all. You did very well. You did a great job.
There was a free temple in Honkai Star Rail today. I did a temple. Casteris. Nice light came there and pulled her sig immediately. Oh, that's a W. So you already had her. I bet.
Noah! No, listen to me. Take a deep breath. Breathe with me. Quick, just go ahead in.
New York's dry.
Get in. Like you're supposed to.
When it comes to restaurant, are you sure? I don't know how. I don't feel like that's true. I feel like New York has a good amount of like food. Granted, I was told to only go to New York for the pizza. I feel that, Isaiah. I feel that. That is some crazy luck, though, Shizuru. Knock, knock. Who's there? Yeah, Shizuru, I'm gonna need to take your look, because that would be great for my bounty rush polls. Because, man, I've been getting shafted. You right about that, Isaiah. Oh, knock, knock. Who is there? Who's there? My fault. Good. Still even, so that's good. Cash. Cash who? I prefer peanut. Oh, I see. Oh my god. Alright, I'm going back down there. And cash you. I like that one. Oh my god. Hello, zombie. Yes, come. Come hither. Hello, second zombie. Hey. Hilarious. Oh my god. Okay, this time I'm going this way. You know what? I need to find iron. I need to find iron. That's the goal. Alright, I have acquired balls. That's an Enderman. Hmm.
I admire you. Lucas still says your name in his Dixon checks. Our names. And your kids' names. And I lie awake next to him. Wanna know why he'll never love me as much as he loves you? Because you left him. Because you abandoned him. It was so easy for you to abandon someone. And I stayed behind in this. I even took care of your father, not you.
Dang. okay, without having my headphones in, I well, I just made me jump a little bit. Okay. I got some iron, so going back up to the surface. That's the one. I'm getting a shield and I'm killing that guy. He took all my stuff. That's the one, bro. Yep. Okay. I'm getting my get back. Let me get a shield first. Think you could kill me with my stuff and just willy-nilly? I'm not gonna be able to get all my stuff back. I think I lost my water bottle. You gotta go and find it. You got it. Alright. Nothing is full yet? Yeah, Ari, you gotta go find it. Alright. Shield. Shield. Let's do it. I just trust. I trust you to find it. Mainly because Aqua. Now, where there that bitch goes. Alright. Hey, hey. Hey, you. Hey. Well, that was anticlimactic. But it don't matter. I got my get back. See Aqua. You killed him. Congrats. You know what? I'm glad that I killed that thing because God. They jumped me without me even being able to fight back. Okay, torch the place up a little bit. Get some more torches. Finding lots of iron. It's beautiful. Come on. What else do you want to know in Spanish? Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this, but at my job, they were pronouncing something like war war something. I can't pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce the full thing, but it started with like a GUA, like war. I don't know. I need to ask my coworker what the heck they're saying because I'm trying to learn. But yes, there's a couple things. How do I say? How do I? Gordar? What does that mean? What's that mean? Gordar. I'm not looking at you. It means put away. Music is loud again? I'm sorry. I'll be honest, there's nothing I can do about that. I'll just put my headphones on. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's literally only, well, not only on PlayStation, but this is just something that I constantly have to deal with. Oh, some blappers. But what's the other word? How do I say hello, how are you in Spanish? Dark, what are you laughing at? Bro, bro, I don't, oh my god. I thought that was something else. I don't even know what I thought that was.
Where are you, Alex? Give me. Alex! Alex! Look!
Oh yeah, you know what? I am running out of,
No, come on! Come on! Come on!
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Means hello, how are you? What you thought, bro? No, 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 do that. Um, the it's it was like War. I think it was Guardar, but how do you pronounce it? Was it Guardar? Yeah, it was Guardar.
Come on, Lauren, sing along.
Oh my god, this thing.
Mom and Dad song.
Guardar?
Innan
Guardar?
var klar.
Do I have to say it
Whatever
like
breaks a man
quick?
loses his curse.
Like Guardar? Or Guardar?
Whoever defends them soothes the spirits of the ancestors.
What do you see? A man? Or a beast?
Pronounce more the U? Okay. Guar. Guar. No, 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 I'm sorry. Guardar. Only one? Oh, it's such a striptease. So, Guardar. You're so close. Just roll the R at the end of the word. Okay. Okay, I don't know, and I'm bad at rolling my R's, but I'll try. So Guardar. Man, Gello is so lucky, man. He can just do it naturally. Meanwhile, I'm over here sounding like I sound like a broken robot. Guardar. Oh. A broken robot is crazy. It's a different. Look, I've been try my hand at different insults. Unfortunately, most of these insults are to myself.
I could never, ever do. I love you both so terribly much.
The last few nights, I've had dreams again and again about the world in flames, about a huge fire that consumes everything. And the more I think about everything that happened, the more I realize that what my little brother Noah and I experienced this summer will soon happen all over the world. How we transform the souls of the solitary into something dark. And how ultimately only love can overcome grief and fear. Until we finally trust each other.
was ever a time when we young people could have warded off the anger that old people feel towards us.
Okay.
Grandpa smiled.
So
and
what?
said he was a frail old man.
Yeah.
And that he
Look,
couldn't
it's a
remember that far
long
back.
story. Look, this one,
There was a time.
it's a long story. But you'll unfortunately understand eventually. Like, I try my best not to show it on Twitch, but YouTube gets to see this too much. Yeah, but you'll understand.
If you could do the job that you were put on this earth to do,
Well, now I need a box.
the answer to no one. What would you say to that? You could take out some truly evil people.
Yeah,
You become a ghost.
Eventually, I understand.
You're restricted to cities that you've never visited before. People that you've never met.
Yes.
You experienced something terrible within your home.
Like? Go ahead.
You need to know what happened. They found you at dawn, laying on the floor in the living room.
How are these still not filled yet?
This is what it takes.
Do your dang job.
But you must commit yourself to.
I know these are full. So what is the holdup?
Mira, bicho. Yo creo que ya es hora, ¿viste? Vamos a regresar.
Me voy a quedar solo.
No, pa' jugo, a Venezuela. Yo creo que esa vaina ya se calmó. Yo digo que volamos a Colombia, que entramos por Cúcuta, huevón de bola. Hay que evitar los aeropuertos. Oh, but hey there. You my new neighbor.
1,402 people died.
You are on my property.
Hey, I missed you. Everything good at home? Family okay? Yeah, everyone's good. Dispatch just announced Charlie Beaumont is public enemy number 1. You know they ID'd him in Chinatown? They also got him.
I'm gonna go.
You want to feast in my hall? You want to sail in my ships?
Got a
Anything
lot
else
of
you
wood
want?
trees around me, anyways.
Well, you keep talking about
Need to just start
West.
planting a bunch of these trees.
You know,
Tree saplings I have. This one's gonna give me a lot of wood though.
Look out for this person on the flank. Just check and let me know, okay?
I am Mikey.
Roxanne, how often is it that you run into high school sweetheart after 25 long?
This is my daughter, Tamara. She's special, just like you. Hold out your hands.
That's how she knows that she's special. She don't want to let anybody know that she got special something.
Okay, trees.
long trip into the city.
Oh shit, man, that's a Hollywood Boulevard. It's right there.
I owe you. So if there's anything that you need
That's on
from me,
Hollywood Boulevard.
I'm here.
Harold Chicken Coop.
You know what helped? I never saw your fucking face again.
Okay. Don't look at me.
Nobody knew why some people had powers, but as long as they were effective workers, it didn't matter.
At a time when the usefulness of those skills outweighed the potential danger.
Today's way of manufacturing. Over time,
Wood right there.
we're no longer in demand. Machines can do what they can do. Hundreds are
Dang.
out of work and more layoffs are expected.
Can't believe I really started this stream off sleeping.
Here showed the use of the street drug known as silent light in Lincoln
What
City.
effect did it have?
I mean, but if you just figure it out later, that's try it later.
Here's one instance extracted from
Professional.
individuals with this
Crime is reaching record levels.
A deadly flash on Thursday.
Professional like crap.
Criminals has left 4 officers.
You were sleeping? Yeah. So I didn't get enough sleep last night, mainly because for the past couple days I've been at work. Well, I've been working more than anything, and unfortunately I haven't been sleeping for the past couple days. So when I turned on the stream, I crashed out. So, I mean, now I'm feeling better, because that, I hate to say it, but that nap was needed. But I'm gonna go scroll back to that. All right. Okay. I need to find one of those black trees again.
Eat that after dinner. Don't do it.
The dark oak.
So is he coming tomorrow?
You know you should be inside by dark. You put the butter side
Always work.
When I got my
not like that.
Yeah.
You put it like this, the cheese melts down the side.
I like it like that.
Right there.
It's the tea as well.
Alright, flip it. What was that? You want grilled cheese with your ketchup?
And I think I do. I was coming down with it before, but when I was coughing, you know, you can feel, you can taste phlegm,
So you
like, but it's not coming out.
need to save that time?
But I think because of the oil and oregano, I'm not getting sick.
No big deal, huh? So what about the special program you wanted?
It's good. They're just asking us to buy books for it.
I should take that black street.
Not anymore. It's not a big deal. I can skip it.
No.
And also,
I'll take it.
we'll take that another. Actually, this
You
should
just
be.
keep bringing up
Because what is this? Is a birch tree or something? Okay. Birch is.
I think I heard
You wait till the cops leave. proud of yourself.
I should
Okay, but this is about more than
have
just
taken a nap before
stats.
I started
This
streaming.
is a story about what
I
happened.
was just
Good
like,
officers,
no, I can just
right
power
people,
through. I
see
can
that
just
they
power
don't.
through.
A story that could be at the forefront of the youngest candidate running for union president.
You know what? I appreciate your time, Nadine. Thank you for coming out here. Okay?
That's not bad. You were snoring and everything. Yeah. It was bad. The Grams, in that instance, Dark, that's very true. But
Growing up, we faced some tough times. Tough time with the police. So I want you to know that I'm not coming here as an outsider. I'm here. Somebody. We all want the same thing. We all want the same thing to grow up. And clearly, the Guardians are the answer. Listen, we make changes. For the fun part, Officer Stillman. Let's get a round of applause for Officer Stillman. Make it all
okay. Also, Dark. Did you want to play anything? Play what? I don't know. Anything, really.
This fucking criminal won the taxes.
What are you doing? Cops doing business. Are you sealing the knots? Are any of those not sealed? The ones in the store, those were sealed.
Bro, why are these? I wish I can play Minecraft again. Durante, what's stopping it? Let's be honest. Anyone could play Minecraft. Sorry about the yawn. Yes, my crops, they're growing. I just need to expand from this area so that my green room,
What's going on?
so that my green room will always be big.
Boss, you see this?
Oh, wait, actually, how long have I been? 2 hours? Alright. Well,
Understood.
that is the end of the stream. So, thank you all, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone you are at. Next time I'll be streaming. Dang. Next time I'll be streaming. Let me see. I could low-key stream again and play some Bleach. Or something else. Who knows? But for now, bye-bye.